Yo boys, so this is the trade we took today. I literally just took it well, a couple minutes ago. And we got stopped out right now, so I'll just go through the trade real quick because I'm pretty busy the rest of the day. So yeah, I'll go through. So I took a trade on gold, but I'll go through this real quick. So basically, I honestly was bullish at first with SPY X, but I didn't take this trade. I'm just like, because I already took one trade. I only take one trade a day. But basically, daily we broke structure. So boom, broke structure. And then all the other time frames broke structure. So we've been making a higher, lower high, boom, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We're just basically bearish, looking to take out or to come lower. So what would have been a good trade here, which I haven't taken it yet. What I'm not gonna take because I already traded would have been come back into here. So price to come back into this 15-minute fair value gap, then wait for a 1 minute breaker or 1 minute break of structure, then fair value gap, and then yeah. So that would have been a decent trade if I would have traded this, but I traded gold today. So with gold, as you can see, stopped out. But we basically we were still bullish on the day just because just because of market, I guess. So basically 4 hour time frame, we had a push up here, a push up, and then a break. You can count this as a break, kind of breaking this 4 hour. But also it came into this 4 hour fair value gap, bro. It came into that 4 hour fair value gap, right? So it came into the 4 hour fair value gap, then broke structure back up. So that was bullish confirmation for me. Even though we were coming into this area, we are still making, or we weren't making, higher low, higher high. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So then basically I scaled down to the 1 hour, and we had this sort of breaker counting in with fair value gap. So wave control was really high actually. It might just gold might just come into here before bouncing back up, but it's whatever. Took L. I'm fine with it. I mean, I've won like 4 trades in a row, so I don't really mind losing one. We're gonna lose eventually, but basically we had what's a breaker? So it's a low, high, and a displacement of that low, or a break of that low, and then the displacement again to high, and then we had a retest of this 1 hour breaker. So this blue candle is the breaker. So I was basically looking right there, and then we had a 5 minute break and a 15 minute, I think. So we had kind of a 15-minute break out of this right here. So we had like this little consolidation and a break, also breaking this fair value gap, and we also had a 5 minute break. 5 minute break. So we had a break here, break of these lows, and then another break. We pushed lower, and then another break here. So that was bullish confirmation for me. And then lower time frame, looking for an entry, we had a tiny fair value gap here that we were wicking out of. So I entered off of, which candle was it? It was probably this candle. I can't even remember. It was somewhere in this range. Boom. We also had this fair value gap right here. Oh no, we entered right here. Yeah, I'm tripping. Right here. So boom, we came into this range, we pushed up, and then we came again, and that was basically just looking for a break. So we had these two like equal candles, and then we had like a little break above here. Like we didn't have a break above the wick, but we had a break above the bodies. So I entered off of that, and then we pushed a little bit lower. And again, I could have entered even here, waited, I could enter here, but it would have been the same thing. So boom, entered there. And I didn't really have like a tight stop. I just had like my stops down here under this area. It's pretty big stop, honestly. Not really though. But we also had this like kind of 5-minute order block, you could kind of say. So liquidity sweep and then break a structure. Order block right here. And yeah, I mean, it just broke past all of that, the fair value gap, the 1 hour fair value gap, and the 5-minute order block. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, you're not always gonna get the market is not always gonna do the same thing over and over again. Like we've taken buys off of a fair value gap like 3 times in a row, and like a lot of times it does work, but there's like always like a couple times like market is just like different. Like Marcus, what's his name? Mark Douglas says in the book Trading in the Sun, if y'all have ever read it, he's like every market day is different, every hour is different. Even though a setup might look the same, there's always new buyers, there's always new sellers. It's never like the same. How do you say it? I don't know. It's never the same, really. Like there will always be more buyers or more sellers. Like even though the structure might look the same, say it's like boom, boom, then a higher low, and then you're looking to enter off a fair value gap here. There might be more sellers here this day, and market just pushed past that fair value gap, and it's just like it just happens. You know, there's nothing really you can do about it. That's why it's a probability game, not just strategy. So yeah, I've kind of like learned to like just deal with losses a lot better. I don't know, you can see maybe in the old videos I'm kind of like a little stressed out, but like I don't know, that there's stuff you learn once you start trading a little bit longer. But yeah, peace.